My question is for the Minister for Corrections, Mr Erdogan. The rate of mental illness amongst people in the criminal justice system is much higher than in the general population. For people in jail, it is higher still. A recent study by the Australian Institute of Health and Welfare found that approximately 40% of people entering prison had experienced some form of mental illness, double the rate of people in the community. Antidepressants and benzodiazepines are prescribed to prisoners to manage conditions like anxiety and insomnia, again at a greater rate than they are for the general population. These can be highly addictive drugs. So I ask the Minister, given medicinal cannabis is a lawful prescription medication used to treat a range of conditions including anxiety, insomnia and post-traumatic stress disorder, what consideration has been given to allowing its prescription within the Victorian Prison System?
Minister.
Thank you, President, and I thank Ms Payne for that question. It relates to my portfolio responsibilities in corrections and obviously within our adult custodial settings and the health and well-being of those in our custody. Broadly speaking, there are obviously this treatment that people in our custody receive is different to what's available in the community for a number of reasons. One of the reasons is the type of drugs that can be, brought into that custodial settings needs to be different because obviously a lot of people inside are also receiving treatment for drug and alcohol addiction issues, so they're getting treated. I do recognise that in terms of your specific question, I would need to take that element of it on notice because it hasn't been raised with me before and I haven't been briefed on that perspective. But thank you for that question.
Ms Payne, supplementary.
Thank you, Minister, and I thank you for your response and taking that on notice. Just by way of supplementary, I ask, given that medicinal cannabis is a lawful and relevant medicine, what other than stigma is preventing its use within the Victorian prison system?
Minister.
I thank Ms Payne for that supplementary question. As I stated in my substantive, I think the range of options for treatment in a custodial setting need to be different for a variety of reasons, and obviously we consult with health professionals and we've got Justice Health that always provides us with advice about what's appropriate and what's not, but I'll take those details on board and provide a response with you in a timely fashion. Thank you.